All right. Let's start at question 3. The symbol for the true population proportion is which of the following? And I have B.
Me too.
Right.
That's what I've got.
Yeah. All right. The requirements for constructing a confidence interval are satisfied when this is for the next two questions. Suppose that n equals 100, p equals 0.25, and p hat equals 0.10. And I said true.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, because I did the formulas, n times p hat are greater than equal to 10, and
that's what I have too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Question 5. The requirements for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. True or false?
I put true on this one too.
How so?
Because I did the thing and it came out fine.
How did you do it if we don't have all the information you need?
So I've got
In the reading, it's sorry. In the reading, it like one is. I don't have my notes with me.
So
the requirements for a confidence interval is the number times p hat is greater than or equal to 10.
Yeah, I know. That's for the previous question.
Yeah, it's the same.
For the hypothesis testing, it's n times p. So one is p and one is p hat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
At least that's what I saw in the reading. So
yeah, that's what
I did.
Yeah, that's what I've got in my notes. That one is p and the other is p hat.
Got it. Okay.
So confidence interval is p hat. Hypothesis is p.
Got it.
Okay. 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Find p hat, the point estimate of the proportion of first-degree murder defendants who are found guilty in this state. I have 0.750.
That's what I have.
Yes.
That's what I've got.
Create a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of first-degree murder trials in the state. Trials in the state there the verdict is guilty. In your answer for the margin of error, lower bound and upper bound, determine the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval. I have 0.110.
That's what I've got.
Did you guys use the?
Yeah. How did you guys do that one? I skipped that one. So.
I used the spreadsheet.
I did the spreadsheet.
I did.
Me too, but I don't have that.
What did you get when you used the spreadsheet?
Use the spreadsheet, and then you take the upper bound and subtract the lower bound, and divide it by 2.
Oh, I did the math.
No.
Oh,
you can do the math
what
too.
did I do wrong here? Let's see here.
Wait.
What do you have? What do you have for the upper bound, upper and lower bound?
I have
So for me,
for the lower bound
Yeah.
is 0.640. Is that wrong?
That's right.
And then for the upper, I have 0.860.
That's correct.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
What I
what I
got.
did too. I must have just not done math.
I was about to say maybe I just didn't do the math right because I got everything else. Okay. All right. So wait, you did.
You take the upper bound and subtract the lower bound.
Okay. So
And divide
0.80.
Mhm.
Wait, 0.
It's so funny because I just put it in my spreadsheet and I must have not put in the parentheses right because the answer doesn't even make sense. But this is better. 0.078.
I got 0.11?
Yes.
Is that right?
0.10.
Wait, 0.110?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, now I got it. Okay. I did the other math and got that same answer.
Well, that's good.
So what you guys got 0.110 by subtracting the upper from the lower and dividing it by 2?
0.110.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.110.
And your upper you have
860.
oh,
Mhm.
I'm looking at okay. I'm looking at the wrong set of data. That's why. Sorry you guys. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Are we on 10? Are we good with those?
The 8 and 9. Yeah.
Okay. If you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect to happen to the width of the confidence interval? So let's.
It'll decrease.
Yeah, I was going to say I just did it, so it looks like it decreases.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Yep. Okay, so question 11, are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
To conduct a hypothesis
Yeah.
test for one proportion, 2 requirements must be met. Suppose P equals 1/2. What is the smallest N can be and both requirements still be met? I have 20.
That's what I have.
Sorry, what?
20?
How did you guys get to that?
I
haven't done.
you just do the N times P and make sure it's greater than 10. And well, I did algebra. So you don't know what N is, but you know what P is. And you know that has to at least equal 10. So you do N times 0.5
Mm-hmm.
is equal to 10. And then you do it on the other side too. You do N times 1 minus 0.5 is equal to 10. And whichever one is bigger, you'll put in as your answer. Is that what you do, Rob?
I just multiply the last number by 10 because it seems to work out. So for like the next one, I have 100.
For the next one, I have 100 as well.
All right, I was just doing my math.
I see what you did,
No.
Rob. Okay.
I'm not saying that works every time. It just seems to be working.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just check both sides to make sure. Usually, as long as you're like, yeah, as long as it's bigger than 10. I mean, as long as one doesn't end up accidentally being bigger than the other, I think that's usually right. But I just do both sides of the algebra to make sure.
Okay.
Sorry, you got 100 on 12?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so we're on question 10. For the water quality study in the reading, about 60% of the microinvertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect that water quality in this area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test with a significance level of 0.05 with the following hypothesis. Null hypothesis P equals 0.6. The alternative P is less than 0.6. They collect new data, and this time N equals 80 and X equals 38 indicate good health. The conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. I have not done this math yet.
This one I just put in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right
You did?
now.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do that.
Conditions for conducting.
Sorry, my house is freezing. And get a sweater. I'll be right back.
So would it be true? Oh wait, greater than.
Yes, I have it would be true because we have everything we need. We have all the data we need, and the hypothesis test requirements are met.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, the type of test that is greater or less than. I can't remember if it's
That is less than.
Less than.
Okay. That's right. I was like, am I looking at this right? Okay. Yes, true.
Yeah, I have true. Hold on 1 second. Someone's knocking at my door. 1 second. I'll be right back. You can keep going.
Did we use two of them? Sorry,
I'm back.
I had the video screen covered with the
Yeah.
spreadsheet.
I was only gone for a second. I just had to run into the other room and grab a sweater because I'm so cold.
We have
I understand.
30
Our
degrees
heater
currently.
is not working.
Sorry, Rob, what?
It's 38 degrees here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is. Where are you at, Emily?
I'm in Salt Lake.
Oh, okay. I'm in
Sorry.
Bountiful.
Oh, street for me.
Pretty much.
I live right behind the Capitol building, so like
Oh, yeah.
Bountiful is right there.
Yeah. I'm actually West Bountiful, but nobody knows what that is, so whatever.
I do.
You know West Bountiful? It's a whole different city.
I know. All right, sorry, we got off topic.
All right, so 14. What is p hat? I have p hat as 0.475.
That's what I have.
Me too.
That's what I've got.
Okay, question 15. Find the test statistic. Mine was negative 2.282.
That's what I've got.
Yep.
Okay, 16.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What is the p-value for this test? I have 0.011.
And 17. What is the decision for this test? I have
Reject.
That's what I have.
That's what I thought.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's- Lower than the level of significance.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
These always get me. Number 18.
So
There's
when I was talking,
evidence to conclude the water quality in the area has decreased.
Yeah, number 4.
There is sufficient evidence. Okay.
Is that what you're gonna say, Emily?
so I hadn't gotten to that one yet, but the TA said that when you read these questions, what you're looking for is the second half of it to be the alternative hypothesis. And so then you can figure out, she said, the majority of the time, you either, majority of the time, one of the 4 will only be the null. So that's kind of how you can figure it out. I mean, you still have to kind of pay attention, but that's what she said.
I'm meeting with Brother Polson tonight just to go over my test. So I will ask him about that.
Yeah.
What did we get for 7? For some reason, I didn't save that answer. Is it 0.110?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right.
Okay. So did anyone come up with ideas?
I like Skittles, but I think we should weigh them.
Sorry.
Weigh the
The
Skittles?
what?
What was that?
Did you say you think we should weigh the Skittles?
Yes,
We
because
got them all right, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Good. Awesome.
I just liked the color
we
of
have.
Skittles because then it would
Sorry, go
come
ahead.
in with kind of a built-in null hypothesis. Like
Yeah, but we don't necessarily have a mean for that. Like we just assume that they're all supposed to be evenly colored.
exactly.
How did I miss 2 questions? What the heck?
Which two?
I don't know. I'm about to find out. What was question 3?
P hat.
Yeah, that's what I.
No, I have P for question 3.
Yeah, it's P.
It's P. Okay.
It was P hat.
All right. And then what else did I miss? I forgot a decimal. That was totally me. Where's the 3rd question that I missed? There's one. Oh no, it's just 2. Okay, I can fix those. Sorry. It was totally on me. I like the Skittles idea. I mean, I had when I was thinking about it last week, I had said M&Ms, but it's kind of like the same thing. So
Yeah.
Either
it doesn't really matter which one we use.
I also like the idea of like the high temps and low temps
Yeah, I
as
like
a paired t-test. I think that would be like we just collect data for a couple of weeks and do that. But I don't know. I'm good with whatever.
I'm just trying to think of
So-
the biggest possible one.
Yeah. So what were you saying about the weight?
Oh, because if we have the weights, we have what the package says it's supposed to be. So we have the mean there. So we can just say, is there a difference? And then we weigh, like 30 bags of Skittles or whatever.
Like the total weight of the bags to make sure they meet the ounces on the label. Yeah, that would be good too.
That one.
Want to do that one? Do we want to do Skittles or do we want to do something else?
I was just saying it's not easy enough. So
Whatever's at the dollar store.
I was gonna say I'm good enough with Skittles. What size bag? Size, or is it?
Yeah, like which ones are we getting?
Would be the normal pack.
The
Just the
normal.
regular small size, yeah.
How are we going to do our selection process? How do we randomly select them?
Do we go to 5 different stores or something?
What would be our sample size?
Well, see if each one of us get, I don't know, like 5 or if we get so the 4 of us
7.5 each.
7.5. If we all get 8 bags of Skittles, that's a random sample.
Because they're from different places.
Yeah.
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 Do we want to get each of our 8 bags all from the same store, or do we want to make it even more random and get them from different stores as well?
I don't think it matters, right?
I don't think it matters at that point. Because at this point, we're in 3 different states.
Mm-hmm. True.
I'll probably go to Winco, so stay away from Winco, Emily.
Okay, dang it, I got Smiths then.
That's too funny. All right, so did you look at the design, the study thing? Do we all have to do that individually?
Let me look.
Because we have to submit it.
There's a design the study like quiz thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's due out next week.
Yeah.
There's a design the study report quiz.
Yeah, and we have to fill out the project information and get it approved by. That's why we have to submit it by. I think it's this.
Where do
Saturday.
we submit
Do
it?
you, Lily, do you want to ask Brother Polson tonight when you meet with him if we all have to submit one? Or if it needs to be individual? Or, I mean, just one for a group.
Okay, I can ask him.
Okay.
It says
'Cause I'm
go
not
to design
seeing-
the study assignment and click upload. So that's how we submit it.
Design the study assignment.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the activity instructions, and it says, note, when you have obtained your instructor's signature, oh, wait, instead,
On step
it's
15.
been a long day when I'm reading step 15 as September 15th. That's not right. Oh, geez.
Well, this is due Saturday, so I kind of want to make sure we complete it and
Yeah, let's start.
Yeah. We look at this.
Because he'll return it to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
after we submit it, yes, if he approves it, then we can move forward.
Okay.
So what's our research question?
So the question is the like advertised weight of the bag actually what's in the bag, right?
Or is it different?
Or is it different?
I don't think we can necessarily go, is it more, is it less? But I think, is it different?
Let's go with, is it different? Yeah. So question 1 says state your research question. So, is the weight of a Skittles bag? Do we know how many ounces they are in the bag?
That Google will know. Give me just a second.
Yeah. So the example that they give us is we are trying to determine if the average fruit fly prefers a rotting orange or an edible orange. So then would we say we are trying to determine if the weight printed on a Skittles bag is correct?